So you've attended our mastermind sessions. What do you think of?
I think they are life-changing.
Nice.
And it's not even like, it is truly life-changing.
Yes.
To be in any of your classes.
Yes.
To have, I don't think anybody can experience you and remain the same.
Thank you.
You're a catalyst.
Thank you.
If you're in a lab, you're the catalyst that creates the change.
Yes.
That the training is built to actually change your mindset, think critically.
Yes.
About your business.
Yes.
But you deliver it in a very easy way to understand. It's easy to digest. It's nothing too technical, and it's things that are easy to implement.
Yes.
So I think every real estate agent should meet you at least once in their life. It will just turn on a bulb for them.
Yes.
Because you think about real estate very deeply.
That's what we do. We help them. They come. We help them with their belief systems, the way we do things. We give them systems. The phase 2. So phase 1 is usually the phase where we need to help them to change the belief system, and that at times can be a bit of a challenge. But once they believe, once they adopt the belief system that we have, they then are able to move forward to adopting the systems as well. And now most of them are at that stage where they're working on their systems now, learning how to...
Most are at efficient.
Some are between both. But the beauty is that the systems are there. So as you're working on your beliefs, you're not doing things in a typical manner. So the systems are there. But what I mean is the efficient stage is where they're learning to become vital. So they may have them, but they're not vital. So I wouldn't say most of them are there, but they are working towards it.
Consistently, with commitment.
With commitment.
So consistency and commitment are key.
Yes.
It's so interesting that the things that actually build a real estate business are the habits you build.
Yes.
And they are doable, they are achievable to anybody.
To anybody, because they're principle based. 25% of who you are of your success is who you are. So it has to change, as you said. You have to change you. You are the barrier between you and your success, as they always say.
So what are some of the habits we should start building today to help us see a change? Let's say 4 habits that we should start building on a daily basis. Because ultimately the habits is what will make the difference.
Yes. It revolves around personal development. And in personal development, you need to create some habits. 1, read a book every day, at least 5 times a week. So every day for just about 25-30 minutes only. 2, journal. Write your wins and your losses yesterday and what you could have done better, and probably from those lessons write what you'll do better next time. 3, get an accountability partner to hold you accountable to the goals and the dreams you set. 4, listen to podcasts. So every day I read a book and I listen to podcasts. Now I'm not doing so well on podcasts, but
which podcast are you listening to?
Buffini, brand Buffini. I came with a Buffini thing today. But brand Buffini podcasts are good because, and even Darren Hardy, he has good podcasts. But you may want to also try and find podcasts that also focus on real estate matters as well. But business is principle based. So whatever you learn there, you can apply it in real estate. And as I said, 95% is who you are, your character, and everything. So those are the 4 things. Book, podcast, accountability partner, journal. Journal is very
Imagine
powerful.
it's that simple, guys.
On personal development,
that's simple.
It is that simple.
And that doable.
That simple.
Oh, I wish we would be able to do that. Because even me, I'm a reader, and I still don't read every day. That's a habit I'm trying to...
At least 5 times a week.
I'm trying to really work...
Can I add a 5th one?
Yes.
I think I might have said this in one of the classes you attended. Our minds forget what you've learned every 90 days.
Forget?
Majority of
gone.
It kind of, that aha moment you get in a seminar, out of the window.
Forever?
Not forever, but it becomes now a fragment of your thoughts.
90 days is soon.
So, that's how our brains are wired. They're wired for processing, not for storage. So that's why you write, you journal for storage. That's why you write, when you go attend a training, you write. It's more powerful if you write. You write it, you own it. If you don't write it, don't own it.
It will disappear.
It likely, chances are high it will disappear. Okay, so it's very important that after every 90 days, retreat, take a break, and review all you've learned in the last 90 days. And that's why it's ideally it's better to set goals every 90 days, because past 90 days you get overwhelmed. Now you see why most people say set 90-day goals. So you have 15-year goals, you break them down to
90
days, quarter. So that's part of personal. That retreat is part of your personal development. So incorporate it as part of your personal development. That's what I will tell our listeners today.
And then now, business-wise, as you work on yourself,
yes.
also working on your business.
Yes.
What are the key pillars of a successful real estate business? Like Remax, Knight Frank, Pam Golding.
Yeah.
What is the thing that has enabled their brands
yes.
to reach that level? Because I believe we can have our own brands here like that. Like have our own Kenyan built,
yes.
which I believe is what LIKO will be.
Yes.
Like our own franchise that goes to the world.
Yes.
What has helped them build their brands?
Okay.
Over time, strong brands, yeah.
So systems, but systems on their own cannot make you a success. So there is a belief they have about who they serve, which is the clients. And that same belief we have that our clients, the agents are our clients, that they matter more than anything else. Caring enough to provide solutions for them is where they started, and then that's how they ended up building systems. Does it make sense? You care enough to think, hey, last time I forgot how to serve the things I was supposed to tell these clients so that they have the right expectations of me. So what do I do next time? You know, I'm giving you a scenario. Next time I'll make sure I have the expectations written down so I can say them and not forget. That is a tool in itself, and you incorporate it in your system. So they have systems in place. When they're showing, what questions do they ask? How do they help graduate a client during a showing to an offer? How do they help a client relate to the things that to remember the things that they told them during consultation? I'm assuming these are now clients who agents who meet clients and consult and come up with a criteria of what the clients need. And now when they go out, you are ticking off the criteria, the client's criteria of what they are looking for. And you have the criteria sheet in front of you. How do you know? Those are systems.
And
so that's what they repeat, and then repeat the systems.
Which we can all do.
Which you can all do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We can't wait to be.
Yeah. And I would say
to keep working on this.
And I would say because doing it alone is a challenge. There's this verse, Bible verse that says, two are better than one. If one falls, the other will lift him up. A support system is very important. That's what we do at LIKO. We support you. We give you the system so you don't have to guess what you need to do. We mentor you, and you have a collaborative environment, and you have a family. You know, 73% of agents like where they belong for the brokerage out there. They love their brokerage not because of what they give them, but because of how the brokerage makes them feel. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling. So those who like to build businesses like we are doing, the environment is very important, because you've had people move from high-paying jobs to low-paying jobs because they did not like how the previous job made them feel, how they are treated, the kind of people that surrounded them. So we are careful about who we bring on board.
Wow, and it really feels like a family.
Exactly.
It does.
Yeah. So research is good, because deep down, I like the way I feel here. That's all they said.
Yeah, because if you think about how much time you spend at work, the average person, and then the real estate person puts in a lot of hours, a lot. Like you work a lot as a real estate person. Being in a place that feels like home, it makes a big a big difference.
Yes.
And it can really catapult
because that's where you spend most of your time. You don't spend your time with your kids and with your wife. If your wife doesn't work with you, you spend time with your colleagues and staff. Yeah. So people want to be in the right environment.
The right environment is key.
Is key.
So just
Culture.
to finish off, what are 3 things that real estate agents should stop doing today? Stop. If you've been doing this, this and this, stop it today.
Okay. 3 things. Let me think. I'll try. 1, it's a hard one, but it's a reality. Because I'm passionate about you pursuing your dream. If real estate is not your dream, you'll struggle to do real estate.
So they should stop real estate. First off, if they're not passionate, let them stop.
Let them stop.
Wow.
Okay. So they need to really be sure that this is what they want to do. So stop doing real estate if it's not for you. There are many things you can do today that will make you a success. And make you a better success than real estate. I mean, how many people do you know who are not doing real estate and are very successful? So you really have to you need to be passionate about it. And real estate is very wide. You may be passionate about construction, you may be passionate about agency work, you may be passionate about valuation, property management. Find what you're passionate about. Okay, so if you're a real estate agent and you're passionate about real estate, find what you're passionate about. Secondly, you need to go into business with systems in mind. If your results that got you a deal yesterday cannot be repeated, there's a problem. So say no to those things that cannot produce the same results that you produced yesterday. Maybe better way to put it is, every day evaluate and ask yourself, and this is a journaling that I talked about, what did I do yesterday that helped me to close that deal? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Take out the things you did wrongly, remain with the things you did right. Okay, so those are, say no to this one. I don't like the way I showed up late, take it out. I don't like the way I addressed the client, take it out. Simple things and pile them up. Lastly, say no to social media.
Totally.
No. What I mean is, recommend rescue time. You can install it in your phone, in your laptop, in your browser. You discover that majority of people, not just real estate agents, waste their time on social media. Social media has been designed to distract you so that they can advertise whatever they have. You need to, that discipline is crazy. So you need to be focused on how you do social media. So when I say no, you know the things that you do, the activities that you do that make you constantly remain on phone, but we waste a lot of time with our gadgets. So when I say no to social media, it's a culprit. It's the number one thing that
waste your time.
Yes.
That's very direct, good advice.
Yeah.
So lastly, on that point of time, now that you've mentioned it, how do we manage our time better as real estate agents, since it's one of our biggest assets?
Okay.
How do we manage it better?
Very good question. Track. You know, Peter Drucker said, whatever gets measured gets done. You need to track what you did with your time. Every hour, track it. So it's good to walk around with a track sheet or an app. So Rescue Time, for example, is a simple app that will track what you did with your time. It will show you, if you read with your tablet or you're using your phone, it will tell you how much time you spent in personal development. Imagine, you need to intentionally track what you do every day. Tracking is the key. It will help you to now see where it's just like budgeting. When you have a budget and you hold yourself accountable to a budget, you notice where you're overspending. So you need a budget for your time. So budget for your time and track. Okay. So time blocking is, any successful real estate agent I've seen, actually, this is a very important point, has budgeted their time on a weekly basis. They have blocked, this is time for lead generation, this time for lead conversion, this time for personal development, this time for client care. They have it. And administrative work, they have that. So you block so that you don't have peak and valley results. That one day you're doing more leads and the other time you're doing more conversions. And one day, you wake up and you're like, okay, today I don't have business. It's because those are called peak and valley results. So it's a topic, we can talk about this more and more in the coming videos. There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. Wow. Because you're also the one who, on time management, you're also the one who taught me that you need to be proactive with your time instead of reactive.
Yes.
Because before I used to be like, someone can call me and be like, tunaweza ona nyumba sahi. And I'm like, sawa, nakuja sahi. So such things, you really ingrained them in me that you create your schedule.
Yes.
And then you fit people into your schedule, not the other way around.
True.
And that has made a big difference for me.
Nice.
And has given me peace of mind that I can make my schedule.
Yes.
And then everyone else.
After all, who's going to buy a property right now?
Nobody.
They woke up and like, okay, it's not like I'm going to buy a packet of something, milk. No, that's a decision those are thoughts they must have had for quite some time, and things they've pondered for a while, because it's a large amount of money.
And also just someone you've been moving through the process, consultation to, like, it's a whole slow progression.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
You're most welcome.
You're making a huge difference. I think you're going to be the game changer of our times in Nairobi in the real estate industry that needs the sanity. You're bringing the sanity that is required and the knowledge and the mentorship. It's such a good package. And I think anyone who has the chance to work with you at LIKO is really privileged.
Thank you, Wendy. My passion is to see lives transformed. I want to see agents' lives transformed. I want to see people's lives transformed. So that's why you find that I don't talk about just business. We talk about other things. We look at life holistically. You talk about health. You say I came with my smoothie. I mean, life is not just about business. There is more to it. Yes, business, money will fund the life you want. So that's what we do. We help agents to live the life they want.
Wow. So I'll leave your social media handles. Hata kama umesema tusikue social media, for the few minutes someone has on social media, I'll give them your social media handles, your email, and then they can reach out to you, ask more questions. Please ask Eric questions. He has an answer for anything under the sun to do with real estate. And it was really a pleasure. Thank you very much. And you're making a difference, a big difference.
The pleasure was mine. Thank you, Andy.